Hey guys, so as you can see from the title, this is an I hate bugs video. I was originally gonna film this video like maybe a month or two ago, but my sister, she's like, oh, I want to be in the video because I want to tell them a story too. And I waited for her, and every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna film a video, she's not doing anything. She's just like laying on the couch watching TV, and she never comes up. Like, I'm like, let's do it. She's like, oh, later. Well, later has come, and too bad. So if I happen to have another I hate bugs video, then hopefully she'll make it for that one. And right now she's on the couch watching TV. So yeah, so okay, this is how the story goes. So actually, I have two stories. So first one is, it happened in December. So December here for university students in Canada, you want to, or you're studying for exams, okay? So I was studying for my last exam, and I was coming downstairs, like I was finished for the evening, I was coming downstairs, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, everybody's asleep, and I was gonna go just make my lunch and my snacks and whatnot for the next day. So I do that, and I was about to go upstairs, and there's this wall like where my couch is, and it's like on the other side of the wall there is, or my stairs are there, like to go upstairs, and it's on a slant. So the wall is slanted like this, and then the couch is here. If I happen to take a picture of it, maybe I'll insert it, but I can't guarantee that. But yeah, so it's slanted and the couch is there and all that stuff. So at the corner of my eye on the wall, I see like a centipede or something from that family, right? And I'm like, why does this always happen to me? Like, like you don't understand how many incidents have happened because of stupid bugs. But yeah, so I see it and I'm like, I stare at it, I'm like, well, I'm not going to bed with that thing on the wall, and I'm not gonna wake up my dad to kill it, because he'd kill me if I woke him up to do that, because we've done it before and he got mad at both me, my mom, and my sister. But yeah, so I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I go back to the kitchen and I think it was like Lysol. I'm pretty sure it was Lysol that I got. So I spray the bug, and before I even got the Lysol, like I was in a panic. Like I was there like squealing, like I'm not even gonna do it on camera because my friends would make fun of me. But like I was like squealing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I finally got over it, and then I got the Lysol and I sprayed the bug. Sprayed it once, it didn't move. I'm like, the nerve, right? Like it didn't even move. Like, you're getting sprayed with Lysol. And so I spray it again, and then it falls on the couch, and like I jump back, and like I obviously was gonna fall on the couch, and in front of the couch is like a coffee table, so like I almost like fell on that, but thank God I didn't. And so I fell on that, and then like the thing is moving, right? And then it goes behind the couch, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so what I do is I kick the couch. Like, this is like, it's hitting the wall and it's making like loud noises. I kick the couch and it doesn't come out. I kick it again, and like I'm kicking it, like banging it against the wall. I'm so surprised like nobody in my family woke up. And so it finally came out, and beside my couch there's a chair, like just, your normal chair, the chair that you'd have in your living room. And so like between the chair and the couch there's like a V, like it's just space and floor, right? And so I see it crawling there. So what I do is I move the chair, and like I kind of like push it into the kitchen, not the kitchen, like the dining room. I push it into the dining room, and then I get a shoe, not my shoe, I get my mom's shoe, because like I'm just like that. And so I was wearing socks too, because the shoe that I got is kind of like a sandal, and it has holes in it. So what I do is I put it on, and then I step on the bug. Tell me why the bug doesn't die. I step on it again. This thing is trying to crawl on my foot. I'm like, what? I'm like jumping, kicking it, and squealing like crazy. And finally, I stepped on it again, I'm like, what is wrong with this bug? Why isn't it dying? Then finally, I kill it. And then I kind of just like leave the shoe there. And then I think what happened? Yeah, I leave the shoe there, and then I'm like, okay, am I gonna just leave it here and get my dad or something to clean it up in the morning? Sorry for all the light changes, the sun is setting. But yeah, so I'm like, am I gonna leave it there? Am I gonna let my dad clean it? And then I'm like, no, my dad won't be too happy about that, and there'll be like too many questions in the morning that I just don't want to deal with because I have an exam. And so I'm like, oh, fine, I'll clean it. And like, this is me just talking to myself, like all this stuff going through my head. And then finally I clean it up, and I get rid of it.